Hello once again, Brigadiers. Welcome back to An American Trucker in Europe. Today we are in the capital of Cyprus, or as the Turkish will tell you, the capital of southern Cyprus, Nicosia, or South Nicosia, because as we all know, the Turkish think they own the northern third of the country. And, well, I won't open that can of worms. Anyway, we are carrying used packaging from Nicosia to Oristano, which is on the island of Sardinia. So we are going from one island to the other. With that said, let us begin. Also, I fueled up and got rest before I started, so we'll be raring to go here. Yes, in that direction, actually right there is the border checkpoint between North and South Cyprus. And if you go outside of your truck and fly around, you will see the flag of Turkey on the other end of that checkpoint, which is currently blocked off, although there is a working gas station on the other end. But anyway, let us roll on here. Gotta remember to be on the left side, since this was in fact a British colony at one point. Not a whole lot of people out today. Well, that's fine. Doesn't have to be. Off the highway, or onto the highway we go. Right here. Could have stopped off on the left-hand side there and gotten what I'm guessing is a truck dealership, but I'll get that another time. So as of now, we have this trip will be about 2,000 miles, although a lot of that will be ferry travel, so there won't be a lot of driving compared to the ferry. Only about, I think it said 750 miles of land travel, so that's not too bad. Might have to divide this one. So today, as of this recording, was the 6th anniversary of the death of one of my friends due to liver cancer. And I was expecting myself to be very sad today. However, I've been pretty good today. I mean, I will admit, I did look at our picture from prom. That made me sad for a little, but then, you know, I got on with it. I think I'm starting to come to terms with it, because it wasn't sudden. Like, she got diagnosed with the cancer, I think, a year or two before her death. And it was brought on by a disease. I can't remember what it's called. But it had something to do with a liver transplant. And, you know, that ultimately took her life at the young age of 25. Wait. 24. She would have been 25 later that year. I do miss her, but as I said, I think I'm starting to get not to say I'm getting over it, but I know I'll eventually have to. Coming to terms with it. And with that, we are already at our first... Oh, fuck you. We're already at our first ferry terminal in Lemesos. As we go by a bunch of different flags. One of which was the UK, because they have military installments on this island, neither of which we can access, unfortunately. So, maybe in a future update, but as of right now, nope. Anyway, back on to... Wait. Should I have gone that way? Son of a bitch. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're good. And I was right yesterday, or during the last episode, that does in fact say Thessaloniki. Nice day out to sea. Probably not going to stay that way. We're going to get pelted with rain, probably, when we get back to Greece. And speaking of going back to Greece, I will see you there. And here we are back in Thessaloniki. Let us continue. And as it says, welcome to Hellas. I don't quite understand why that is the Greek name for the country. But I'll just have to go along with it. Sun is on its way down. Sorry, not really. We were on the ferry for 31 hours. So it is now a day and a half, almost a day and a half later. Sunday, to be exact. Now you're headed to not really sure where we're headed to right now. But it's to another ferry point, obviously. Will we have to rest? That remains to be seen. But as of now, we still have 40 hours to go with this trip. Like I said, it's going to be quite a bit of land travel, but more ferry travel than land. So, oh, for fuck's sakes, don't lag at me now. I only just started this. So yeah, today was supposed to be a rough day, but it really wasn't. So, thank God for that. And I recorded two new episodes of Maze Adventures, so this will be the third video I recorded today. Don't think I've ever recorded this many videos in one day. Don't quote me on that. Up to a toll booth. Also, I feel like I should point out, which it's really not important, but I'll say it anyway. Back when we were in Cyprus, and I was going to the pickup point for my cargo, I saw two purple buildings. Both of which were matching. Another thing I should mention, or rather ask, is do they have multilingual signs in Greece like this? Because, see, they have the Greek on top, and then underneath it they have English. Do they have that in Greece in real life? These are the things I'm curious about when it comes to geography. So I know in certain countries they have multilingual signs where English is one of the widely used languages. I hope we get Athens at some point, because I don't think we have Athens in this game. On this mod, rather, yet. Or maybe we do, and I'm just not remembering it. Okay, I think the highway is going to become a single lane on both sides soon. I'm going uphill, or I didn't activate my cruise control. And we come up to another toll booth. That's €8 out of my pocket. That is a hell of a place to park a car. Well, as long as it's off the road and on the shoulder. That's all that matters. Little bit too fast. Slow it on down. Just don't lag while I'm trying to put on cruise control. Which is what you did anyway. Thanks a lot. I wonder if the place we're going to on Sardinia has that secret area that can't be accessed unless you go around the barriers. If it does, I'll have to show it to you, because it's pretty funny. At least I think it is. It's basically the creator of the mod breaking the fourth wall. If you don't know what that is, it's talking directly to the player. Basically calling them an idiot for not obeying his instructions to turn around and go back. Because at the end of the map, there's a sign that says, I think it says something like, "I told you so." Or no, "You were warned," and then underneath that is a hole in the map that you fall through. As punishment for disobeying the creator's instructions. Looks like someone got pulled over. Yeah, they don't have Athens in this game. In this mod. Why do I keep saying in this game? This isn't the vanilla game. This is a part of a mod. The majority of the map is comprised of mods. Pro Mods is the most expansive of them. Yeah, at least until you get to Ukraine and Moldova. If at any point there'll be volcanoes erupting in the background on one of these maps in the future. Because in this part of the world, specifically in Italy, there are two, I believe they're both active volcanoes. One of which completely buried an ancient city several thousand years ago. That being Mount Vesuvius, burying Pompeii in 79 AD. I'm sure most of you that took high school history class knew that already. But if you didn't, then you learned something today. The other volcano is Mount Etna. That one I'm not sure about if anything happened with that. Anything destructive, rather. And then there's also Stromboli. Yes, Stromboli is a mountain. I think it's a volcano, but I'm not too sure about that one. I'll have to look it up during editing. All three of those are located in Italy. Then you have Mount Olympus here in Greece. Synonymous with the Greek gods. Oh, piss off. Ugh, God damn it. Why does there always have to be a cop directly behind me when I'm speeding? Another €7 out of my pocket. I'm probably gonna end up losing 5,700 more in a few seconds. A few minutes, actually. Because of my loan payments. I'm still paying that off. And I'm probably going to be paying it off for a while. Well, I'm curious to know, in terms of money, will I get to the total amount of money that I have on the other profile I play with, which is over €1 billion. I kid you not. I have, let's see, I have over 1.3 billion euros. A little less than 200 trucks, which means I have a lot of garages, which are in every possible capital city in the game, including mods. I had more, but they were a part of the Turkey mod that had Turkey and then northern Cyprus in it, as well as Georgia and Azerbaijan, so I had a lot of garages compared to what I have now. I had to get rid of a lot of them, unfortunately. Oh, here's one. Here's a city that I probably can't pronounce. I'll wait till it pops up. Igoumenitsa. Am I gonna have to move over for the ferry, or oh no, I'm not. Okay. Igoumenitsa discovered. Now I just have to figure out where. Oh, there's the ferry. But how do I? Oh, okay, there it is. Oh, this is an actual road. Okay, before I step on here, where do I gotta go from this ferry port? Okay, so from Igoumenitsa, we have to go to Bari, and then from there down to Palermo again. Okay. Alright, so that's fairly straightforward. And with that, I will see you in Bari.